Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining me on today's session on Workbooks CRM. My name is Tim Wilmot from Wizard Systems. We're a UK supplier of workbooks. And those of you on here live or if you're watching a recording, I'm delighted to have you with me to explore how workbooks can help your business streamline its processes, improve customer relationships, and drive growth. Today's session is designed especially for those who are thinking about workbooks for the first time or are new to CRM solutions. I'll provide a general overview of the system, highlight the key features, some areas where I think it's different from other CRMs out there, and there's loads out there. And then we'll take a deeper dive into one of Workbook's most powerful capabilities, its integrated quoting functionality. Why focus on quoting? Well, in many organizations, B2B, B2C, the ability to generate, track, and manage quotes efficiently is mega important. Having a quoting feature then sort of embedded directly within your CRM that you're using every day, they're using through the day, it means that you can move seamlessly, quickly from opportunity to quote to sale, all while keeping your team, your colleagues aligned, and your customer data all in one place. This not only speeds up your sales cycle and reduces errors, it also ensures a more professional experience to your clients using that sort of standard, these standard quotation templates. During this session, then, I'm going to cover a general intro to Workbooks CRM and its core capabilities, then deep dive into quote, an overview of pricing options, our typical implementation process. Every client that we've got is different, so it will change from implementation to implementation. And finally, those of you on here live, I'll open up the floor for any of your questions. So please feel free to jot those down as we go along. So our goal is to give you a clear understanding of how Workbooks can support your business from that very first contact with a new inquiry all the way through to getting the order from the client. So whether you're looking to improve efficiency, gain better visibility of your sales pipeline, or deliver better customer service, Workbooks has got the solution for you. So a quick overview of Workbooks then. It's a UK company founded in 2007. We are their reseller in the UK. And the background of the creators of Workbooks was in the IT web security sectors. And that shows in the security and reliability of the CRM product that we got today. Very secure, very reliable. But at its heart, it's a contact management system to help you manage in one central place all of your leads, prospects, customers. It's very customizable as well. Shortly, when I show you the system, this is just an example of what Workbooks can look like for you. You can tweak it. You're in control. We'll give you a little intro. We can give you instruction on how to customize the system. It's very tailorable to your requirements. You're using it, of course, for tracking all of your interactions with the client as well. You're building up a wonderful history of everything that's gone on with that client, quotes included. More on that in a minute. Another strong point of Workbooks is that it's very good at marketing. We've got a lot of clients using Workbooks for inbound and outbound marketing, email marketing, website tracking. So it's giving you the total picture, the total journey. You can get true ROI on your marketing activities and launch targeted marketing campaigns from the CRM system. Now, also, we can create, unusually for a CRM system, not every CRM does this, but we've got quotes included as standard. And there's an option for also creating orders, sales orders, invoices, purchase orders to suppliers, credit notes, and even contracts. Do you have contracts in your business? Do your customers have contracts with you? We can do that in Workbooks. Now, also from that, we can track sales opportunities. That's a standard in Workbooks. And there's two levels of tracking projects, a simple level and a more advanced level. Again, projects, it's not something that every CRM will do, but we do it with Workbooks. We've also got a standard customer service included. So do you have customer support teams, customer service technicians, engineers? They too can use Workbooks out on the road, in-house, and therefore every customer-facing person in your company is using the same system, thereby sharing information more efficiently, working better as a team, and providing and then delivering better customer service. Now, Workbooks, as well as it being a great personal productivity tool, it's a great management tool. If you're a manager, if you manage a department, you own a business, then you can use Workbooks with its lovely graphical, pictorial, graphical dashboards. It can help you make decisions. It's giving you pretty much real-time information, what's happening in your business right now as regards leads, sales, activity levels, and so on. As I say, Workbooks has been around a long time. There's thousands of installations representing many, many different types of businesses, public sector, private sector, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, some very large businesses as well. It's a UK product, all the data in the UK, and 100% cloud, nothing to install. You can be up and running very, very quickly indeed. And we are also GDPR compliant if that's important for you. Okay, let's dive into Workbooks proper then, have a little nose around and check out this quoting capability. So this is Workbooks. It works with any browser. It works on any mobile device as well. I've just logged in and you can tailor what you see. The very first thing that you see, I've chosen to view some sample dashboards. I can come back to that if there's any question on that, but there's some really clever, nice looking dashboards that you get as standard with Workbooks, but you can create your own dashboards as well to track any kind of information or metrics within the Workbook system. Now, Workbooks is very easy to use. It looks like your Windows desktop in that we have a start button here. I've got it in my top left corner. That you can move that wherever you want to, wherever the user wants to. But from that start button, I've got my start menu and I can see here all of the elements, all of the components of a proper professional CRM system, with right at the top there, organizations and people, companies and contacts that we're tracking within the CRM. Below down, you can see there's sections for activities. We've got email integration. We can integrate with any email system, including Outlook and Exchange. There's my support cases. There's my sales section where I can track my leads, opportunities, quotes, orders, sales quotas, and so on. If you're a marketing person, you're going to live in there. That's where you can create your campaigns, manage your lists, manage your products and your marketing collateral and templates and so on. And so on. There's my finance section. As I said earlier, not many CRM systems out there understand financial transactions, but we do with Workbooks as standard quotes, but then there's options for also tracking orders, invoices, contracts, credit notes, and purchase orders as well. Let me just dive into organizations first of all, and just show you some examples of the rest of the interface and how we look, how these different records, how this information presents itself to you. I've just selected organizations. This is the organizations landing page, a summary, row by row, a little bit like an Excel spreadsheet. We've got inline editing as well, but column by column, you can decide what columns you see in the summary view. All of the companies, organizations in your system. If I click on one of them, let's just dive into an example company record here. And as I said earlier, Workbooks is very customizable. This is just an example of what it can look like. you're in control. You can tweak this. You can move things around, add new fields into the company database to help you manage, profile, categorize this particular organization. So nice, easy display. You can also customize these views by job role as well. So if I'm a salesperson, maybe I want to see all the opportunities on the go with the company. Let's imagine I'm in customer service. I'm in customer service now, and I just want to see all of the service activities with that particular client. So it's really easy to navigate your way around the system and customize it to the job role of that particular person. Running across the top there, we've got a row of tabs. We can have more tabs or less tabs as we want to. We've got people there, for example. So within this company, there's 7 people that we work with, deal with. If I dive into one of their records, here's information about customer Alan that works for that company. Again, all very customizable to tailor it to your requirements. And those consistent row of tabs across the top, more information about Alan, 17 activities that we've had with Alan, 10 emails that we've sent or received to Alan, other organizations he's linked to, other people he's associated with. I scroll down, and other transactions and opportunities relating to Alan. Let me click on transactions here, because this is where I'm going to introduce quotes to you. So these are financial transactions. As standard, quotes, but also we can track orders, customer orders, and invoices as well. Right at the top there, this is where this is one of many ways of creating a brand new quote for this particular client. And the first screen we get is just some basic information about this quote. So the contact details, maybe a reference for the quote, whatever it might be, to help you recognize what this quote is in any reports or lists, or maybe this might be some kind of default subject line that goes to that client. We then create the quote, and I can now start adding some products and services to the quote. So in the lower half of the screen, this is where I can track, I can in an ad hoc way add products and services to this quote, or I can leverage Workbook's own internal price list product database. And this is where you can upload your products and services, your cost price, your selling price, and so on. So I pop in, I just select that from the drop-down list there. I can update the quantity and repeat the process for second, third, and other lines of the quote. If I now just save that quote is now saved. We've got the quotation number as well. We've got the analysis of the quote. We do support multiple currencies also, but because we know the cost of these items, we know the selling price that we've selected for these items, immediately we've got some kind of view of the gross profit, the margins that we're hoping to make on this transaction. From there, you're then able to email the quote directly to the customer, attaching a PDF version of this quote. What do those PDF versions look like? Well, you can create a number of different quote layouts, quote styles in your workbook system. You do get some standard ones with workbooks to get you going, but you can tweak those with your own logo, your terms and conditions, font styles, and so on. But very easily, I could preview what that quote looks like. Let's just take a quick look at this one. And this is just an example of a quotation layout with your details, your company logo there, the client's details, quote reference, quote date, and then the actual body of the quote itself. As I say, you can customize this to your own requirements and even generate a proposal style layout as well. That is the PDF, an example of a PDF layout. We also do support integration with Word and Google Docs, so you can merge your pricing into one of those for a more proposal style layout. And a fourth option is because we can email directly from the Workbooks application, you could include the pricing within the body of the email. So maybe if your quotation is low in value, very simple, not many product lines on the quotation, you might adopt that approach rather than a separate document. So there we are, a very simple way of creating the quote, and we can see all of those previous quotes that any of us have created in the system and see the status of those quotes in this summary view. Clicking on any of these transactions allows me to dive into that transaction in a bit more detail. So let's just dive into this one here. A previous quote, there's the top header level details of that quotation, currency, quotation number, and so on. And then we've got 3 product lines or services within that quote. And again, we can just click on the little analysis button just to expose and see what profit or margin we're making on the deal. So that is a quick overview of Workbooks then for you as regards what it looks like. Very easy to use, very easy to navigate your way around the system, easy to tweak it and customize it as well. And a fairly unique feature not present in many CRM solutions out there, the ability to generate and track quotes and other financial transactions. So let me just give you a brief overview of our company there, Wizard Systems, before I dive into implementation and pricing. So all we do at Wizard is CRM. We've been doing it a long, long time now. As regards Workbooks, we're a one-stop shop. We provision the product for you, help you with implementation, provide all the training that you need. You're not on your own. We don't just supply the software, the licenses to you. We very much want to work with you in making sure that it's correctly set up and set up to your requirements, and everyone knows how to use the system. Then we provide all the ongoing support as well. So if you get stuck or have a query, you can phone our proactive, friendly customer support desk here in the UK, and we'll help you out as best we can. Now, pricing then for you, there's a number of different options or a couple of main options really with Workbooks. There's CRM Edition and Business Edition. So CRM Edition is £336 per user per year. As you might expect with any CRM solution, there's normally an annual subscription. So that's us with Workbooks CRM Edition. Business Edition does all the CRM stuff. So CRM Edition does quotes, okay. And Business Edition does everything that CRM does, plus the ability to create orders, invoices, credit notes, purchase orders, just continuing on the financial journey, the financial processes. Now, another unique thing with Workbooks is that you can mix and match these editions together. So if there's, say, 5 of you, 4 of you could be on CRM Edition because 4 of you don't need to create orders and invoices, but 1 of you could be on business. So you can mix and match these editions as you feel appropriate. There are add-ons and other integrations available. Once we know your requirements, we can give you exact costings for those additional subscriptions. And secondly, the other important consideration to consider is the implementation. What help do you need? What guidance, what consultancy do you need to make sure that the CRM project is a success for you? So we have a number of different options, but we provide any kind of level of assistance for you, either self-help, or we do the whole job for you, or maybe some kind of hybrid solution. You do some, we do the rest. So we're very flexible on the implementations. And once we know your requirements, we can give you costings on all of that. And it's an ongoing partnership. The partnership doesn't end once your implementation has been finalized. We very much want to work with you. in the future, the ongoing years, to make sure you continue to get the most out of CRM and any additional capabilities that Workbooks release for us. So if there's any questions for those of you on here live, I'd be happy to answer those. First question from Ryan: how does Workbooks CRM quoting functionality integrate with existing accounting or ERP systems? Does it support real-time data synchronization? By the way, we use Xero. Okay, so Workbooks CRM is designed to integrate seamlessly with a number of popular accounting systems, Xero included, and also we've got options for integrating with QuickBooks and Sage and others as well. Using the inbuilt integration tools, and we've got an API. Just to be a bit technical, we've got an API with Workbooks. You can synchronize your transactions, your orders, your credit notes, accounts, invoice information, and header information as well. Sales year to date, balance outstanding, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day balances. That could be synchronized with your CRM system, keeping everyone in the loop and with the up-to-date information. Yes, so the integration we can discuss with you, Ryan, is pretty much real-time data transfer. All right, so a number of options there with Xero. Second question from Adrian: can we customize quote templates within Workbooks CRM to align our brand identity? How flexible is the template design process? It's really straightforward, actually. There are some more advanced options for tweaking the PDF layouts, but simple things like logos, fonts, colors, terms and conditions, all standard, all very straightforward within the template section of the configuration of Workbooks. So very easy to put your own stamp on it. Right, don't think there's any more questions then. So, well, let me wrap things up. If you would like to investigate Workbooks CRM more within your company, we'd love to have a chat with you. We'd normally do that, first of all, with an online consultation with you, typically 30 minutes in duration, where we'll establish what your key requirements are and then decide what the next step is from there. Maybe it's an on-site visit, maybe it's another more in-depth online meeting. So once we understand your requirements, then we can provide a proposal to you. We've also got a free trial version as well, so you can play around with that while you're making your decision. We want to make sure that you come to the right decision as regards Workbooks and the fit for your business. So if you want to chat, then please contact us at Wizard Systems. There's our phone number. I'm Tim at wizard-systems.com. Our main website is wizard-systems.co.uk. Thanks very much to those of you on here live, or if you're watching recording, and we'll catch up with you on the next CRM event. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye.